Hello, and welcome to RuPaul's Drag Race Rejudged, where today I will be doing a runway analysis of Canada's Drag Race Season 3. Let's go. Category is Sissy That Sidewalk, and unfortunately, Bombay is the only queen who I'm willing to put up here. I did not enjoy this runway category, and I think she was the only one who did an above average job. Category is Sidewalk to Catwalk, and today we are taking a look at Bombay, Chaos, and Lady Boom Boom. Bombay, I think this look is really nice. It is well constructed. It is an out-of-the-box silhouette from what we've seen before on this franchise, and it honestly matches really well with her previous look. Chaos, once again, this is a great look. The silhouette is really nice. Hopefully it doesn't get repeated again. It's overall a strong showing. Finally, Lady Boom Boom. This look is just so outside of the box and well constructed. It's really nice. Category is Goddesses of the Ancient World. This is one of the best runway themes ever, and the execution is somehow even better. First up, Bombay. This has some of the best execution of a concept we have ever seen. Bombay's runways were on point this season. Next, we have Halal Bay, who, while not here, posted her look, and it is absolutely incredible. You can look at it on screen. It is 10 out of 10. Finally, we have Kimmy Couture. Not only is it a great look and incredibly well executed, her runway presentation is out of this world. It is some of the best runway walks we have ever seen. Category is Sleeves. Giselle Lullaby, it's not my favorite, however, it is my third favorite here because this was not a strong runway category, at least in my opinion. Next up, once again coming from outside of the competition, we have Halal Bay's sleeves look. It is absolutely incredible. We were robbed of seeing her runways all season. They are top tier. Next up, we have Vivian. Once again, I don't really love the look. However, the concept is hilarious. Her execution and presentation of it were great, and it takes the third slot here. Next up, we have the Stolen Look Design Challenge. Bombay, it's just good. Giselle was absolutely untouchable this episode. This is stunning. And Lady Boom Boom was just a great concept and great execution in terms of sewing and presentation. I will be doing a much deeper dive into this episode in my video on Saturday, so I will keep it at this for now. Next up, we have the Periodic Table of Elements. First up, Giselle Lullaby at Cesium. This is really good. It is somewhat outside of the box for what I would expect someone to choose in terms of elements, but it is beautiful. She looks like a goddess. Next up, we have Chaos joining us from outside the competition. She was, as you could probably guess, Potassium. This is just a really good look. It is great execution. The concept isn't really that outside of the box, but the execution bumps it up to a 10 out of 10. Finally, we have Lady Boom Boom as Bromine. It was a great execution. I do not know how she pulled it off as well as she did, but this was just great. Category is Paint, and Bombay is back on the board. This look is absolutely beautiful. I think it would have saved her from the bottom if not for Giselle, who is up next. Giselle, this runway is absolutely incredible. I don't know how she thought of this. I don't think I could have thought of this, but I'm so glad she did. This is great. It is exactly what the category called for. Once again, joining us from outside the competition, we have Halal Bay. The look isn't the most outside of the box thing ever, but the bodysuit, the makeup, it's just all great. Halal did a great job with her runways. Category is Dystopian Drag. First up, we have Bombay. This is just outside of the box. I'm really disappointed she didn't get to showcase this on the show. Her runways were great from the beginning to the end. Next up, we have Giselle Lullaby. It is the third place this week, but it's still a really solid look. It's a good concept, good execution. 8 out of 10, I guess. Miss Fiercelicious, I did not see this coming. I am incredibly happy that she did this. It is so outside of the box for what I expected from her, and her runway presentation and fashion were great. She really dialed it up to an 11 in the final hour this season. Category is Mask for Mascara. I talk about these looks a lot in detail, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here. Giselle and Fierce just did great. The one queen I will be talking about here is Chaos. This was her finale runway, but it was originally her Mask for Mascara runway. It is absolutely incredible, and I'm really, once again, really disappointed we did not get to see these looks. Next up, we have Incog Shido. It's not the best runway category ever. I really didn't love it. However, Bombay absolutely killed this. That is stunning. Giselle, I did not see that reveal coming as well as it was. And Fiercelicious just looked absolutely beautiful. This might be my favorite mug she had on the season. Category is Masquerade Eleganza. We have Giselle and Fiercelicious. I'll go into more detail in my deep dive video that I'm doing later this week. However, these are the only two we are highlighting here. Jada, Kimmy, and Vivian did not do great this episode. Final category is Coronation Eleganza. Bombay, this is really stunning. I personally prefer Victoria's interpretation of this on Canada vs. the World. However, this is still great, and it's a third place this episode. Giselle Lullaby, she had the great hair, she had this great dress, and she was easily the best of the final four on this runway. Finally, we have Halal Bay. The look is a very powerful message. It is a strong execution of that message. I don't think the picture I have here does it justice. It says, "Stop displacing us." And I really, really enjoyed what we saw of Halal Bay this season. I really, really hope she comes back. Finally, we have the runway scoring chart. I have adjusted it so that the higher your score is, the first you are on the chart as requested. It is a tight race for the beginning of the season with Bombay in the lead. However, about halfway through the season, Giselle and Fierce start blasting off, ending with a final ranking of Giselle, then Bombay, then Fierce, then Halal, then Chaos and Boom Boom, then Kimmy and Vivian. Hey, it's Drag Race Rejudged. Do you want gay shit? Well then check out the RuPaul's Drag Race Rejudged YouTube channel and hit subscribe.